I'm Felicia,
And I'm Ian.
and we are the Paranormal Lovers.
Hello, paranormal dudes, dudettes, and dudays. Welcome back to another episode of the Paranormal Lovers.
Hey guys,
Hey, guys.
thanks for joining us for another week, episode 117.
Oh.
Wow, we're pushing 120. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Let's go ahead and get this business out of the way. If you're interested in learning some forgotten or hidden history, give our show Rethinking Our History a listen. You'll be mad, you'll be sad, and hopefully you'll take some of this to heart. If you would please be so kind, give us a like, follow, and share on the social medias, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. We also have videos on YouTube. To find us on any of these platforms, search for the Paranormal Lovers in the search bar. Also, please give us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Feel free to leave a comment if you can. We enjoy seeing those and talking with y'all. If you would like to support the making of these pods, we have a couple of ways to do so. First, we have our merch shop at theparanormallovers.threadless.com, where you can find shirts, skateboards, and all kinds of stuff. We also have a Patreon at patreon.com/paranormallovers, where for only $5 a month, you get early access to unedited videos of both shows, as well as stickers and other swag from time to time. And finally, if you have a personal story or a topic request, email us at theparanormallovers@yahoo.com. So, what did you love about the last hour?
The last hour.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to say I love you.
Well, yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Oh,
Our anniversary will be coming out.
Our anniversary's in 5 days.
Yeah, this show will be coming out around our anniversary. So
love that we've made it for 10 years.
10 years.
10 years. I feel like that's like, okay, we made it. I feel like the first 10 years is the hardest, especially when you throw a kid into the mix.
For sure.
It gets real rough, but I feel like if you can make it 10, you might be able to make it longer.
For sure.
Might. Hopefully. I think we will. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think we will too. What did you love about this week? Or this last hour?
So I love being able to walk to the beach.
We're double recording, so
yeah, we are. We're just like, we're gonna go ahead and do this because we tried to do it last week before we left on vacation.
Yeah, StreamYard crapped out on us.
Decided that it wants to charge us like $35 a month just to record a video, and I'm like, nah, that's too much.
Yeah,
might pay $10 a month,
right?
But not 35.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got for us this week? We got an Ian episode this week.
Okay, so we're back. I know we've been gone for a long time. So this story, I can't talk neither. So this story, we're going to cover a story from Ohio.
Ohio, you don't say.
Ohio.
I don't think they talk like that in Ohio, but that's fine.
No. So we're going to cover a creature from the cryptid family that is not human.
Well, I mean, cryptids are typically not human.
They are not.
Well, no, of course not.
But it's not a frog neither.
Okay.
Now, what got me thinking of this story is when I was manning the booth when we went to Pride.
Mm-hmm.
So I was sitting there manning the booth, and I was remembering the last time that we were at Pride and how, the festival was held on frog level. So if people that aren't from Haywood, we have a place called Frog Level that's right down from Main Street in the town of Waynesville.
Yeah. So there's literally a wall that has a frog sitting on like a construction level, and it says Frog Level.
Yeah.
Not sure how I got the name. We should probably do some research on that.
Yeah, my guess would be that Main Street's built way up on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you go down,
it's the frog
next
level
to the river, it's literally the level that the frogs are on.
That would make sense too.
So I think,
It's either that or somebody was building buildings down there one day and a frog was sitting on his level
yeah,
and he was like,
maybe.
frog level.
Yep.
Stranger things have happened.
And so there's been a frog on one of the side of the buildings for years. And I mean years, ever since I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4, they've had that frog painted on the side of the building sitting on a level, a construction uh, a level.
Yeah.
um so there's even a frog that I painted in college that's been painted and cemented into a sculpture by the train
Mhm.
tracks down there. So I was sitting there thinking about that while I was manning the booth, and I wondered if there was a frog cryptid. And sure enough, there was. It's called the Loveland Frogman. It's a
Mm.
mouthful to say.
Loveland Frogman.
Loveland
You
Frogman.
got to get real country with it.
Yeah,
So,
you do.
Loveland Frogman.
So the Loveland Frogman comes from a town in Ohio called Loveland, Ohio, which is that's another mouthful.
Loveland, Ohio.
Yep. And so in May of 1955, a businessman or traveling salesman was traveling along an old road in the town of Loveland. Sometimes the story leaves this man unnamed, and some sources say it was Robert Honeycutt. It was late at night, around 3:30 a.m., and he was in the Branch Hill neighborhood when he spotted 3 figures on the side of the road. The figures were 3 to 4 feet tall, and he said they had leathery skin like frogs, but they were standing on their hind legs. And in some versions of the story, the salesman said they were conversing amongst themselves,
Like, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
like coffee talk.
Like, Bob, ribbit, ribbit, Bob.
Right. They seemed to have a humanoid stature, but he also said they had frog faces. And now,
That's terrifying.
like, I just imagine like the happy frog smile, like,
I'm thinking of, like, I can picture frogs standing up from uh Teen Titans Go. The Toads. Toad Tower. Remember that episode?
Toad Tower. I don't remember.
They like there was the Titans Tower, and then the Toads came in, and they were like, "This is our tower," and then like the T Rexes showed up, and then like
Yeah.
the Tyrannosaurus showed up because it was the T Tower,
Yeah.
and everybody wanted the T Tower.
Yeah.
Kind of, yep, yep. Now I see it. Yeah, okay.
So now I can't imagine how he was scared. I mean, I don't know. They're frogs, right?
Yeah, but you're talking about 2 or 3 foot tall frogs.
Yeah.
Frogs aren't supposed to be that big.
I don't know. I just imagine the Mitch Hedberg joke when he
Have you never
describes.
seen the movie Frogs?
No, I haven't.
Bitch. It wasn't the frogs doing the killing. The frogs were getting the other animals to kill people.
Oh, okay.
So, frogs, man.
Fair enough.
You remember how Crystal was afraid of frogs?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that poor girl.
I could see her being afraid of them for sure.
Oh my, are you kidding me? She'd probably just straight pass out.
Probably.
Like, she freaked out. People would bring in frogs and toads and like show it to her, and she'd scream and run down the middle of the plant to get away from them. If she
Yeah.
saw a 3 foot frog on the side of the road, she'd hit the ground.
She'd probably have a heart attack.
She'd hit the ground. She'd be dead. She'd be dead.
She would. I don't know. I just imagine Mitch Hedberg's joke, like where he said that Smokey the Bear was more scary in person because bears will eat your face, like, but Smacky the Frog, uh, the frog from England, the firefighting frog from England.
I didn't know they had a firefighting frog.
People just are like, "Hey, here comes that frog," you know.
I'm like, I'm trying to picture a firefighting frog.
He just
What are
smacking the
y'all
fires
doing?
out,
And well,
slap, slap.
they don't have bears in England, do they?
Yeah,
In the
pretty sure
UK?
they do. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look this up. Y'all got bears over there?
yeah. So their version, Smacky the Frog. So it's like it's not as scary. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, the UK does not have wild bears.
Oh wow, never knew. I never knew.
There are projects aimed at reintroducing species like the European brown bear in controlled environments.
Hmm.
They have been extinct for over 1,000 years.
Wow.
Because guess what? White people like to kill shit.
Yep. I
I
can see
said what
that.
I said.
So, in some versions of the original encounter, the salesman spotted the three frogmen on top or under a poorly lit bridge. In this version, the frogman seems to be more wizardly
Mm-hmm.
because he is described as having a magic wand. When the salesman got closer to the frogman wizard, the frogman uses his magic wand to spray a shower of sparks out of the wand.
All right.
I'd be like, woo!
Why am I also picturing a wizard frog in my head? What the fuck have I seen a wizard frog on lately? I'm like, that guy looks familiar.
Kind of reminds me of Futurama, like the Hypno Toad, like.
You know what it's making me think of? I just figured it out. Fucking
What?
Amphibia, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
If you guys haven't watched Amphibia, it's a show about a girl that gets transported to like a frog world.
Yep.
It's great. I finally got Patty into it. I tried a couple years ago. She was like, meh. And I finally got her into it this year and we watched all of it. It's so
Yep.
good.
So this is what seemed to scare the witness enough for him to flee. Anyways, I don't know. I would be like, "Yo, is this frog gonna open a portal or something? Like, I'm about to find an underground entrance to an alien civilization."
I mean, maybe because
Right?
it's giving lizard people.
It is giving
Like it's
lizard people
giving
vibes.
cousin to like, or just like another variation of a lizard person. Like
Yep.
this is the frog person. These are toad people. These are crocodile people.
Yep.
I don't know. Ouch. Scrape the fuck out of my finger with that thing.
I mean,
Ouch.
super evolved frogs isn't that far fetched? Because like they had big frogs back in millions of years
I
ago.
mean, look at how frogs develop.
Right.
It's literally one more step for them to go up on their back legs
Yep.
and walk like humans.
For
They
sure.
start as like the little tadpole, grow legs. Like, meh,
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
So that was the first encounter. Um, the second encounter with the Loveland Frogman was on March 3rd, 1972 at 1 a.m. It happened to a Loveland police officer by the name of Ray Shockey.
I always find it interesting when stuff happens to cops because I'm like, they're not like super into like telling stories. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
like when they report something, it's like
Like, I feel
they're
like,
trying to be official
yeah, I feel like
most of the
cops,
time.
or most of the time, cops are going to be very like rational when dealing with something like this. Obviously, not when dealing with like brown people, but
Right.
aliens, no.
Right.
Aliens aren't real, but every brown person's a rapist.
Like the time they were
Just
called
saying.
in California to look at the 10-foot tall lizard man. And they were like, nope.
Oh, that was Vegas when the UFO or when like the aliens were walking around
Yeah.
outside and they called the cops.
Yeah.
And the cops were like, "Well, don't call us.
Yeah.
What do you want us to do about it?"
What do you want me to do about it?
I was like, that'd be me as a cop, right there. The fuck you want me to do about it?
Right. So Ray Shockey, he was driving on a road named Riverside Drive in Loveland. The road was still cold and icy. Uh, This was near the Totes Boot Factory, right across from the Little Miami River. The alleged Loveland Frogman uh, ran in front of Officer Shocky's patrol car, where it was fully illuminated by the officer's headlights. The officer described the same description as before, 3 to 4 feet long. He estimated that it weighed 50 to 75 pounds, which is big for a frog.
Right.
Like, geez. He described it as having leathery skin. He also said that it was crouching like a frog and that it stood up for a moment to get over the guardrail. So it like stood up to get over the
Hmm.
rail. Hold
That's
on, let
weird.
me take a drink. Hydro homies.
You're good. You're good.
Ugh.
What is it? M says from and that's why we drink. Drink you some water, you dirty little rats.
So afterwards, it made its way back down to the river where it disappeared. Officers were sent to the site to investigate what Shockey had seen, and some sources found scratches on the guardrails, like it had claws or something.
Hmm.
2 weeks after Officer Shockey encountered the Loveland Frogman, another encounter with the creature was reported. Another police officer by the name of Mark Matthews reported seeing the creature. He said that the animal was crouching on the side of the road that was in the same vicinity where Shockey reported his sighting. Now, for some reason or other, Mark took it upon himself to shoot the Loveland Frogman.
I mean, I guess he was a white
Jeez.
man,
Right.
because that's what they do.
He recovered the body of the frogman and put it in the trunk of his squad car to show Officer Shockey. He did this because what he shot and killed was not the Loveland frogman.
Mm.
It was a large iguana, around
Oh,
3 to 4 feet long.
that's still a big ass iguana.
Yeah, that is a big iguana. He said that the animal was strange looking because it was missing his tail.
It's also fucking Ohio.
Right.
Iguanas don't live in Ohio. They live in Florida.
And they especially don't come out onto the road when it's icy and cold.
Yeah, they're like cold-blooded creatures. They like to
Right.
be like in the heat.
Yeah.
So, and if they were
This
in a
was at
place where it was cold, they probably hibernate.
yeah, and this was at
So,
nighttime too. So
yeah, that's weird.
he guessed that the animal was someone's pet at one time, and that whoever the owner was had released it when the animal grew too large in size. Mark took the body of the iguana back to the station to show his colleagues. Uh, he got up with Officer Shockey and showed him the animal that he had shot, and Officer Shockey confirmed it to be the same animal he had encountered 2 weeks ago. In some sources of this story, Mark is said to have augmented the lizard story to make Officer Shockey less crazy. So he could be lying about the iguana. Uh,
Yeah.
Allegedly, when Officer Mark pulled his gun on the Loveland Frogman, he shot and injured the creature but did not kill it. They say the creature got away that night by slipping back down into the river. The third encounter of the Loveland Frogman happened in 2016. There was two teenagers involved in the encounter. They had been walking that night. Uh, they were playing a game called Pokemon Go.
Play that
Now,
game.
if you don't know what Pokemon Go is, it's a game played on your phone that tracks your GPS signal, and you catch Pokemon by walking around and scanning areas with your phone.
Yeah, like out in the world, folks.
Yep.
It was really popular during the pandemic because, like, what the fuck else were we gonna do?
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. But allegedly, these two teenagers ran into more than Pokemon that night. They would wind up running into the Loveland Frogman. So they did what any teenager would do. They whipped out their phone and snapped a picture of the creature.
I mean, they just went like, they didn't even whip it out. They already had it. They were playing
Yep.
Pokemon Go. They just hit the button and go, "Give me my fucking camera!
Yep.
Get the fuck up, Pokemon! Close! God damn it, close!" At least that's what I'd be doing anyway. My phone be
Yeah.
glitchy and shit. Sometimes I'll be like, "Motherfucker!"
Come on, go.
Oh.
After taking the picture to the media and being brightened to where you could see anything, because like it was at nighttime, so like the picture was mostly black. The picture shows what looks like to me as a frogman on the side of the river. Most people thought it was a hoax, though, saying it looked more like a lawn decoration that was put into the river with two light bulbs attached to the top of it. Now, lore of a frog monster or river monster goes all the way back to the 1950s. The creature from the Black Lagoon was very popular back then. People have also speculated, given the first encounter of the three frogmen, that these creatures might be alien in origin. I know that our friends Stephen and Leslie would say that they are part of the array of alien creatures that come from the earth beneath us.
Mm-hmm.
There are various descriptions of lizard-like aliens. I don't doubt that there would be frogman, like we were saying before.
For sure.
Some people think that they could come from a parallel universe where lizards and reptiles evolved into the dominant species on Earth. Could see that too. Like
Mm-hmm.
Einstein said, if you could think of it, it's possible. So
Yeah,
interdimensional travel, yeah, possible.
definitely.
They think that their intelligence surpassed the human race and we're about to figure out how to travel between dimensions and time. Uh, was the Frogman in 1955 just trying to make human contact?
Probably.
Maybe. This is how I imagine Bigfoot travels. But if he was an interdimensional travel or an underground species of alien, I'm sure the police firing a gun at it in 1972 discouraged the creature from trying to mate with us at all.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, people, every story that we've heard from the beginning of written history, human history, if there is a creature that is unknown and people believe that it is hunting humans, their first instinct is to kill it.
Yeah.
No aliens, no cryptids, none of this shit is going to come out and expose itself when it's already been shot at.
Yeah.
And y'all, like, I have thoughts. I have thoughts.
Whatever it was, the possibility of it being a big lizard is low given the temperatures at nighttime, because they were low and the reptile would have been hunkering down in a warm hole.
Right.
Maybe in the distant future, when humans learn to love each other again, instead of the dystopian apocalypse that we live in right now, the Loveland frog might come visit us once again.
Maybe.
And maybe this time we can learn from his wizardly ways and finally join the interdimensional society of travelers.
You were such a dork.
So this is the story of the Loveland Frogman. Let us know what you guys think about this lovely cryptid. Um, if you guys have seen any strange animals, we'd like to hear about it.
For sure. If you see something that's just like weird out there, man,
Yeah,
shoot us a little email.
we will see you guys when we get back from the beach, which we already are.
Hi, we're back from the beach. Hey, we had so much fun. Don't I look so tan? Doesn't he look less pasty?
Not really.
Yeah, I'm like, you're still kind of blinding. That's
Yeah.
fine. All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you guys next week.
Be kind to each other.
Be kind. Love you. Bye.
Love you guys.